Hey engagement fans, welcome back to the Engagement Studio. I'm Megan Mislanka. I lead the client success team here at Quantum Workplace. Today I have a very special guest, Cheri Sagona from Safelite. She is the Assistant Vice President at Safelite and leads the charge on culture and communication. So she's tasked with really developing that associate experience for all employees at Safelite, focused on their culture, their engagement, and obviously their retention and experience. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. So at Quantum Workplace, we really know that your managers are kind of key to that driving engagement, and they're central to an associate's experience. So first-time managers, unfortunately though, don't have all the advice and need some help along the way. What advice would you give for those first-time managers who really are looking to be a good leader or coach in their organization?
So for first-time managers that have never done it before, one of the things they can think about is their own experience. Go back and think about the worst boss you ever had. What did he or she do or say that really made working for them a negative experience? Then contrast that and reflect about the best boss you may have ever had. What about what they did or said made that such a great positive experience? And then decide for your own leadership, what kind of boss do you want to be? Like you, your direct reports want to have a positive experience, and so what leader do you want to be? Think about the kinds of behaviors, words, deeds that you did when you had a great leader. Try to emulate that as a good start so that way you're going to be the positive leader they talk about around the dinner table.
Yeah, that's such a great example and a good reflection point, because too often we forget to think about those moments where we had a great boss or we had a boss who maybe wasn't so great. So we all have had them. So I think it's good to start with that reflection. So unfortunately, there is a little bit of, or there are some people out there who maybe don't see the value of being that great leader and that coach. Absolutely. What advice would you give for those people who may not see that value or that impact that their actions have on the associate experience?
So I would ask those leaders to think about what's in it for them. One of the things that they can think about is when they spend time with their associates, it's not about more time, it's about better time and the quality of time they spend with them. When they strengthen their skills, it allows the leader to actually more confidently delegate tasks to those associates, which frees that leader up to do other more managerial focused things. Over time, that leader actually has the ability to do less and less of the menial tasks, more of the important managerial things. And their retention, their productivity, engagement often increases when you see associates who are engaged and excited to work for that leader. And that actually benefits not only the business, but it benefits the leader.
It makes them look better.
Like a rock star.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Sometimes we think about that. I think that's a brilliant point too, that sometimes we focus on the fact that being a good manager takes more time, but really over time it helps simplify the amount of coaching in a negative situation you may do down the road. So I think that's great advice. Two really solid pieces of advice for your first-time managers. That's all we have for you today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let's go make work better every day.